We have to get the resort people before they leave. I think we will all have to leave this beach.
Wait, why? They left already. What happened?
I read a few reactions before watching the movie, and I have a few that I want to read back to you. His best movie since Unbreakable, hard to watch, but worth it. He does a very aggressive movie, but amazing. How does it make you feel hearing this?
I think that it's funny that they mentioned Unbreakable because, you know, Gael, we didn't know each other when I was, 30, but I felt, similarly that back then. So it's strange that they're finding kind of a kinship with my older films that way. I think back then and now I have more interest in exploring cinema and not as much about whether I'm going to be accepted or not.
So Gael, what was the first Shyamalan movie that came to your mind when you knew you would be working with him?
With Unbreakable, I was completely in awe of the mise en scène, and I think I told you, Knight, many times, whilst shooting the film, and how I love the silences in that film, and that juxtaposition of the supernatural versus the mundane is something that created such magic. I think maybe this is something that also is in common with all.
Hey, have you seen my children?
Mom? I'm right here.
M. Night, do you remember the first movie you've seen Gael in?
I kind of saw them all together. I think it might have been Yatsumama Tabien. It's so visceral. And for me, that's a surprise ending. So for me, I was like, oh my God.
From you?
Yeah.
I should use that movie when people ask me my favorite endings. I should use that one.
You usually do cameos in your films, everybody knows that, but in this one you have a small role. I would say it's your biggest role in the movie, is that so?
It was so fun to act. By the way, Gael, that acting with you was so fun that day when we were, at the van and all. You were so gracious. Yeah. And even our banter that we are in real life kind of came out a little bit. You're like, that much food? And I'm like, yeah, man, and it was very sweet.
Gael, if someone would watch a double feature of your films, which ones would you recommend?
I would say The Science of Sleep and No, the film No by Pablo Larraín. Yeah, I think those two. Yeah.
So now back to the director. Which ones would you recommend aside from Old?
There's no reason for it. I'm just saying these two movies because they popped into my head, but Unbreakable and The Village, to put those two together and watch those two.
I really enjoyed the movie. I think it's amazing, and you are great, and you are great also, M. Night. Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Muy bien.
Oh no, we're here for a reason.